Hello again, dear followers, friends, and also channel subscribers. Welcome to BoomerangSimPilot channel, and also today we are in Dubai airport and get on board. Fly Dubai Boeing 737-800 from Dubai, Oscar Mike Delta Bravo toward Tehran, Imam Khomeini Airport, Oscar India Echo today. At the beginning of preparation for this flight, we are just going to talk about the Automatic Terminal Information Services, or ATIS, because it is essential because of any transmission or reception by the ground, by the ATC, or any other items, and just before calculation of any performance calculation and data, it is essential to get information about the weather condition and also operational consideration around the aerodrome and also during taxi and departure. For this matter, we are going through the Automatic Terminal Information Services, or ATIS, and first of all, let's to have a look at actually what ATIS is. The Automatic Terminal Information Services is a continuous broadcast of recorded aeronautical information at busier airport. Its primary purpose is to reduce controller workload and frequency congestion by providing essential repetitive information to pilots prior to initial contact with a control tower or approach controllers. ATIS broadcasts are typically transmitted over a dedicated VHF frequency and are updated regularly, especially when significant change occur in weather, runway configuration and condition, or other operational parameters. Welcome to the cockpit, and let's see what are content of an ATIS in broadcast. ATIS broadcasts include the following categories of weather and operational data. For the weather information or meteorological data with direction and speed, including gust if applicable, will be reported in ATIS. Also visibility, as well as prevailing visibility or runway visual range RVR if visibility is low. Present weather phenomena, in example rain, snow, fog, thunderstorm, or any other phenomena in the airport and vicinity of the airport will be reported in ATIS. Sky condition, cloud cover, ceiling, cloud base, as well as temperature and dew point will be reported. For the altimeter setting in most of the airport, the QNH will be reported for calibrating altimeters to airport elevation. And there is some observation and also information. For example, no SIG or no significant change or temporary deterioration will be reported as a trend forecasts. At this moment, let me know if you have any information about the validity of trend time. It means if a trend reported in the ATIS, tell me how much or how many hours or minutes will be the time limit or period of trend forecasts. For the operational data in ATIS, always runway in use for arrival and departure will be reported. Runway condition such as wet, icy, snow covered, often using runway condition code will be reported in ATIS. And actually, what approach type is in use? ILS, RNAV, VOR, visual, or any other approaches in type will be reported in ATIS. Transition level and transition altitude will be noted in ATIS as well as approach charts. It is essential for altitude flight level changes, and also many of NOTAMs, if applicable and also if important, relevant to arrival or departure, as a notice to airmen will be reported. Any other operational consideration and items as same as taxiway closure, any construction in the airport or other restriction will be reported and broadcast through the ATIS, and also bird activity or other significant hazards also will be broadcast in the ATIS. But let's go to listen to the live and also real operation ATIS of Dubai International Airport, which I recorded previously as a good example and also sample for this stage of this tutorial and briefing.
Dubai International Airport, departure aerodrome information Sierra, at time 0830, departure runway 30 right, surface wind 270 degrees 9 knots, varying between 240 and 300 degrees, visibility cap OK, temperature 2.15, UNH 1006 hectopascal, no significant change, advise aircraft type on first contact. Pilots must report ready for pushback on delivery 120.35. During pushback and taxi squawk assigned transponder code. Dubai VFR frequency 126.775. Minimum runway occupancy required. Aircraft on taxiway Micah in November are not permitted to taxi behind aircraft holding at any runway holding point. Departures must remain on tower frequency after takeoff. Flow control enforced. Caution bird activity in the vicinity of the aerodrome. Advise ATC that you had topic information Sierra.
Okay, if you completely listened to this sample of ATIS with information Sierra, you found two items about operation in the aerodrome and also around the aerodrome. The first one is regarded to bird in the vicinity of the airport and also bird activation and also activity around the aerodrome, that it was a caution to the flight crew. And if you refer to Dubai airport charts, when you refer to airport briefing layout at in the chart with chart index 10-1 pop-up 4, as a general information in the section 1.9er as other information, you see the note that written birds. It means there is a bird activity around the airport at all times due to the geographical condition and location of the airport, especially whenever you are flying around the wood and jungle area in wet condition, and also many other locations. At the airport briefing, you can see and find a note like this. The other items regarding to operational caution in the airport is allocated to aircraft on taxiway Mike and November are not permitted to taxi behind aircraft holding at any runway holding point. Again, if you go through the airport briefing layout, at general section, at chart index 10-1 Papa 2 for the taxi procedures, general with the refer number 1.6.1, at the third paragraph you can find at the end of third paragraph, aircraft on taxiway Mike and taxiway November are not permitted to taxi behind aircraft holding at any runway holding position. This is applicable to all aircraft types. There was 2 samples from the important notice and also notices to the airmen that also broadcast in ATIS. But we are going to see some ATIS consideration for pilots. First of all, listen before calling. Pilots must listen to the full ATIS before contacting ATC and confirm the information code. An example, information Sierra for this ATIS of Dubai Airport. Then prepare accordingly. ATIS helps pilot to set instrument, plan approaches, and anticipate runway and taxi instructions, and verify critical data. If weather conditions are marginal, pilots must be alert for update to ATIS during descent and approach. It means whenever before commencing your descent and during preparation phase of approach, just before you go through the approach and also landing briefing, you got the ATIS of the aerodrome. But whenever you see anything as well as ceiling, as same as visibility, about the tailwind or crosswind limitation, any other items that limit the aircraft and also endanger with your landing capability and landing condition during your approach phase, it's better you go another time, go through the ATIS and also get the newest information before commencing your approach. But these days at major airports we have 2 kind of ATIS. We have digital ATIS or D-ATIS that in many airports now provide ATIS via data link or ACARS in addition to voice. Digital ATIS reduce misunderstanding due to language or audio quality. But the another kind of ATIS is broadcasting. two things are very essential and important for ATIS broadcasting. The first one is frequency management. ATIS is broadcast on a discrete VHF frequency, usually between 118.0 to 136.0 megahertz. The quality and also management of the frequency is very important. Quality of voice is also. Another importance is a recording system. Many ATIS systems use automated voice synthesized for consistent and timely updates. The system is very important, that how the recorded ATIS will be broadcast with the high quality for the pilots. Okay, we will be ready for departure out of runway 30 right at Dubai Airport. We are aware about taxi procedure, especially at this section. We will taxi behind many aircraft on taxiway November, and we got some information on ATIS that do not taxi on taxiway November behind any other aircraft that are in holding short of runway 30 right. Another matter is birds in the vicinity of the airport, and also there is a caution about the bird. We are aware, and also for birds and how we will deal with the bird activity, and also how much danger birds have for safe and efficient flight. We will deal, and also we will talk later on next upcoming video by BoomerangSimPilot. We are now approaching to top of descent, and also we are going to get the automatic terminal information service of Imam Khomeini Airport, Oscar India India Echo, and I prepare for you another real word ATIS sample for Oscar India India Echo, and requested you to listen to this ATIS.
Imam Khomeini International Airport, information Charlie, time 1100 Zulu. Expect ILS runway 29 right. Runway 29 right for arrivals and departure. Transition level 110. City unserviceable. Wind 30 degrees, 16 knots. Visibility more than 10 kilometers. Few clouds at 4,000 feet. Temperature 39er. Dew point -07. QNH 1011. Acknowledge information Charlie.
Okay, according to this ATIS, as you find that at the part of the message that broadcast, you find that precision approach pass indicator regarding to runway is inoperative and unserviceable. It's a sample about a NOTAM that is current NOTAM for Tehran Imam Khomeini Airport, that for your information, according to this ATIS, which reported for the aerodrome from 16 March 2025 from 0950 Zulu until 14 June 2025 up to time 2359 Eastern Standard Time, actually not Zulu. the POPI runway 29 right unserviceable and subsequently required flight check. As I inform you, and also at the description of the ATIS, we have weather information and also operational instruction and also information which broadcast through the automatic terminal information services. But finally, automatic terminal information services is a crucial component of terminal area operation, delivering critical meteorological and operational data to pilots in a consistent, timely manner. It improves efficiency, enhances situational awareness, and contributes to overall flight safety. For pilots and air traffic personnel alike, effective use and management of ATIS are essential to smooth airport operations, particularly at busy or weather-sensitive locations. Thank you very much for joining me for this briefing about the automatic terminal information services, and if you find this video helpful, just let me know, and please hit the thumbs up button for a positive energy for upcoming next videos. Also, if you do not subscribe the channel yet, just subscribe the channel for more positive energy by you toward the channel. And we are now past the top of descent as a general rules by the Iranian air traffic controller. Just before radar, they cleared us to fly level 220, which should be okay. Fuel checked. Will be level off by radar just at or before reaching the radar at fly level 220. Thank you very much again for your support the channel. Thank you very much for your likes, and thanks for joining me today for this briefing about ATIS on BoomerangSimPilot channel. See you soon on the next videos, and I am eager to have your comments and also any recommendation by you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride on next videos by BoomerangSimPilot. See you soon. Bye.